amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition of the position of receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
On play action. One side to space. That one just came off his hand badly. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Now they've got even more breathing room out.
Obviously a very disappointing year last year, David, and with Wisner and his game-breaking ability with his speed, they're really expecting a lot of explosive plays from their transfer running back.
Man, and so much excitement last year when he started in Alabama. Like everybody was pounding the chest, and then everything's really changed since that point. Norvell back calling plays. You know, he is obviously a guy that's under pressure, under fire. We talked about it a lot. This could go a long way. They could have an explosive offense, get that side of the ball taken care of again. A long way to having another turnaround season for Florida State.
They boot it away on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes a fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Aggies offense takes the lead for the first time in this game. Jesse's always wanted to see the offense good job and see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
We talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there. Unbelievable chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove to the entire college to win it. The defense just simply not fully playing the edge. Oftentimes the offense are going to fix you slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they have the players to do it.
Adjust to the speed of the game.
They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. New Mexico State will hold first down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to the lead on that. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Ready. 129. To fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Perfect timing on the hit to keep it from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Ready, go! Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They've got it deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Run inside. It's Stanley. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. And the Aggies come behind this situation. You might say shot well. Might as well run him again. Jumped on top of the ball.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. You get the second and short. Those are the downs that can be really aggressive on offense. Taking it easy, you can go out and play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to the lead on that one. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spark flaming. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Took a shot as he threw it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working the ground game. It's now first and 10 on the 24-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's picked up 48 yards on the ground. He's been the studs this whistle down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Going to the run. It's Stanley. He's wrestling to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Long way to go on second down. Selling the fake. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that. Good job to avoid the loss.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. This police fans are going absolutely nuts. And I usually don't know when fans get involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Touchdown, New Mexico State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Looking for the time with the extra point. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a size pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start his next drive. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the wildcat formation here. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. In traffic, it's Robinson. They finally make the stop. The defense out of sorts against that wildcat.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy.
Yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. All pressure's coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Ready? Hey, move. Go, go. Fake to the back. Wants to throw it. Rushes on. Good job just to get rid of that.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right side, it's and he'll stay.
And this is why it's a defense. You don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust. And some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
He's down right there. A short gain on the ground.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll need a bunch on second down. Let it go. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Trying to find his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the run back.
After moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Ends it off on the counter. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, two guys clear.
Wide receiver going in motion. Go, go! Off play action on first down. Still looking.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this ball now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Priest. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Let's go to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you to the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Tar Heels setting score records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets to return on the ground. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with one possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't need to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break in the to the top coaches and team offensive programs, right? So I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get lost.
Ball to the ground. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Runs back. It's Webster. Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the outside. It's the Priest. Inside the... He is in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter, right? The passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And after this offense, it's about keeping it going.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Handoff to the lone back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, did a good job of this defense.
1 yard rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Spins away from the defender. They got him blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Croma. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes the heat. On the move and looking. Brings him down at the 26. It's a gain and a first down for this offense. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Taken down.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now. Give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Unloads to the right. They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away.
Touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackle brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Mexico State offensive line. With the last drive in for a touchdown. Trying to move again on this one. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Quarterbacks out there from the screen, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Slams into the pile. He'll get one to the 17.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're going to score is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to get him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one.
He's ready to take a shot. Set the big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
Nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see teams get in position to make plays. If there's a reason to play and not wide receiver, great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making it big. This is more of the same for this team. They keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him,
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team. They look like they are.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive. It starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside. Stanley gets it out to the 20 after he picked up the 4. Solid pick up the 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give on the jump. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on. Drives inside. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. Able to get just a few before sliding before the end.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not about a quarterback. I'm going to find that and I'm going to get the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll move the wide receiver. Grant behind the line. Ellison makes the tackle.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
You got to think now offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best player.
Makes the catch. Goes no further than a short pickup on that. On the ground cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes the handoff, and Stanley brought down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Back to throw, it's Webster. Dumps it to the back. Not the big cross on it, but hang on and still will be fourth down.
And man, did that defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out. Getting the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
There's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. Fourth down, and they come up with a massive touchdown. Big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in fourth down. You got the lead. You got it everything right where you want it. You can almost end the football game and you give up a big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
They use the end around. First play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. Crosses the 35.
This receiver has tons of speed, and I love this offensive quarterback. Getting him involved in the run game, throwing post routes. Just let him use that speed and elusiveness out on the perimeter, in the open field. The first ends up being an explosive touchdown for the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That drive down to the taxing on the playbook. One play, they're in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside the spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He's out there giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to the 30. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to pass. It's Webster. Left side, it's Kane. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Grab in the backfield, it's Kane. He's brought down quickly.
give you those all day. We're late in the game now. They've got the big lead. Expect them to play a big zone defense and try to keep the football in front of them.
From the gun on third down. Complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the way.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play.
That interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and check downs.
Find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. You like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Officials going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field to the right, and the play will stand. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws it deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there. Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Right down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure in his face, and he gets it.
They have been getting after him. They've been hitting him. That's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here.
He saw some daylight with this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets one, gets him down at the 23. And guys, hold on for a second. This is off the fourth down. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. They're all over it.
To be aggressive. I get that, but you can't be reckless. And once you've made one mistake already in the fourth quarter, you still got the lead. You might want to now start thinking about running some play.
Looking downfield, it's Webster. Here's a throw downfield late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first. Looking to take a shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the